Let's talk about Ross. I have literally never purchased a single thing at Ross before.
Oh my god, I thought you were talking about a person.
No, Ross the store.
I thought we were like getting on here to talk about Ross.
Ross who?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
Ross Geller from Friends?
Maybe?
Friends sucked, by the way.
I didn't like, that was like my bedtime show.
It's my least favorite television show that's ever been made of all time.
Yeah, I feel bad saying it because I know there's so many fans, but I would like fall asleep every time it came on.
Anyway, Funko Pop's showing up over at Ross. Isn't Ross and Marshall's like friends or something?
I think so. Ross and Marshall.
Aren't they tight?
They're buddies.
They're tight, right?
They wear
Ross and
friendship bracelets.
So the other day we talked about Marshalls and how Funko Pop is showing up there, and somebody today sent me a picture. Our friend Jeremy Strecker, he found a Hall H Freddy Funko at his. So there's the Hall H Freddy Funko.
Marshalls or Ross?
This is over at Marshalls.
Okay.
But I'm referring to
discount stores.
Whoa. I don't know if I can show this picture.
Let me see.
I think I need to talk to Jeremy about this.
Oh my god!
What the
Jeremy, why are you sending pictures like that to my husband? Should I be jealous?
I did not. What? I wasn't gonna even bring that. That wasn't even a part of this. He sent me a picture and he's all boned up.
Why is that in the picture?
Shit, what could that even be?
Is he related to Drake?
It looks like a clenched fist. And there's another one. What is that? There's too many to make sense. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh,
he's like
okay.
He's like Peter Weller.
Okay, so this Hall H Freddy.
Ball H Freddy.
All right, Hall H Freddy was sold at Marshall's apparently.
Okay, can we like zoom into the pop so you don't see?
Okay, yeah. So there it is. There's the PG version. That's the PG version. So anyway, he found this at Marshall's today.
Are you gonna let him know what's in the picture? Just say be careful sending that thing to people. You're gonna poke an eye
Jeremy,
out.
I just want to let you know that we're making a video, and I decided to show you your Hall H figure. But now that I'm looking at your photo, it looks like you're very boned up for the photo. Is that true, or what is that? What exactly
Maybe
is that?
he was really excited for the Freddy.
What is that? I don't even think he's going to know what to say. He probably didn't notice himself.
I mean,
when you got it like that, you just don't even know. That's
yeah, it's just there, and it's part of life, I guess.
Some people got it like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about Ross.
Yeah, let's finish talking about this.
Let's finish
this thing.
Let's talk about Ross. So the other day we talked about Marshalls and Funko Pops being sold at Marshalls, and what does that mean for Funko? And a couple people got a little up in arms about it. They didn't like our doom and gloom and our negative thoughts on all of this.
Okay, hold on, but how long have you been here?
Well, look, it's not negative, it's reality. So what we talk about here is reality. Now, if I'm yelling trash over and over constantly and saying that mold looks stupid, then obviously I'm being a little negative. But we're pointing out the real thing. That this is what's happening right now in the Funko world. So let me just give you my overall evaluation of what's going on.
I'm going to be defensive very quick. We are not telling people, oh my god, sell your whole collection, Funko is dead. We are having discussions, real discussions about concerning things for collectors, and I think that that is fair, and I think that if you don't like it, you can shove it up your
Whoa.
Right up there. All the way up.
Anyway.
All the way up. Till it comes out your nose.
Anyway, my analysis of this.
Analysis?
I know. My analysis is that Funko is getting rid of all the old stuff. I think I said this in the video. They're getting rid of all the old stuff
with the old.
and instead of putting it into a big dumpster fire like they did about a year ago, which became a huge news thing. It was all over the news. Literally, people that aren't into Funko were telling me about this news, that Funko was literally trashing a bunch of their merchandise. So instead of doing that, they're finding stores that will take this stuff and sell it. So they're selling it for a cheap price. But the issue that I had in that video was that Funko was sending off things that were limited.
Yeah, why not sell it on the website?
Because it's too. Because I think it's just they don't even want to deal with it. They just want it to be gone. They just want to sell it and be done with it.
Here's the thing: I'd much prefer them trash it than put it in those discount stores, because now we have people questioning again for the gazillionth time.
If they're real.
No, not if they're real. What about the piece count? It is very questionable. I just don't feel like hearing about it. Like, I want to be excited for Funko. I don't want to see these very sought after items in stores. And it's not like it's just one or two. Like, remember that NFT pop that showed up in a Marshall's?
We talked about that, yeah.
We only had a report of someone seeing one in the wild, which we thought could have been a lot worse. This, we've seen a lot of social media Freddy Pops and Sodas, a lot of Demogorgons, a lot of Hall H. Freddies.
So, let's talk about the positive side of this before we show the Ross photo and we talk about the Ross photo.
Why are we the store.
There was somebody who commented on our video in our group, Gastlecast We Hunt Together. You can go and check it out right now on Facebook. It's a great group and there's a ton of great people in it. They commented and said something that really, it turned a light switch on in my head.
Okay, what did they say?
The time for them to run around and hunt this stuff was fun again.
Yes.
So they enjoy doing that.
Which I am so down with.
If you keep turning and bumping into my chair, I'm going to lose it.
What do you mean? What's the problem?
Please stop doing that.
But here's the thing. It is okay to be excited for something while also wondering what the effects are going to be. And that's where I'm at.
Well, the effects is you're going to have a downturn on the values of this stuff.
Exactly. But it's exciting for you to go out and find something that is sought after at a more palatable cost than eBay. Now, I can't speak on those social media Freddies since they were $29.99. I mean, that's a little much, I thought, for Pops.
Yeah.
But, like, the Demogorgons are showing up for $7.99. When you see stuff like that, it's concerning. However, if you find it, no matter how concerned you are, you consider it a win because now you had it.
Bingo. And somebody the other day posted in our group that they found those Freddy Sodas and they pulled 2 chases. Those chases are going, or according to Pop Price Guide, they're $1,500. But I have a feeling that's going to drop because if people are finding these sodas everywhere, it's going to drop because now they're a little bit more accessible. Yes. They were harder to get before. You had to win them. You had to find somebody from Funko to give one to you at a convention, as we had mentioned previously. So they weren't something that you just walk into a store and buy like they are right now, Marshalls. And that's the issue. Are all these special items that were once special, they're just on a shelf.
Yeah.
But Funko's getting rid of the old stuff.
What I was going to say is, or win a contest.
I said that.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. Never mind.
Funko is out with the old, in with the new. That's what it seems like they're trying to do.
Did you mean to rhyme?
No, I did not. And somebody mentioned the other day that maybe they got rid of all the social media stuff because they're not going to be doing those types of things anymore. Maybe they're moving in a different direction.
They're going to be at New York Comic Con this year. Why not take a handful?
Maybe it'll be different giveaway items.
Why not run out of what you have? That seems wasteful.
Because they're humongous Funko. They don't care.
But in order to sell to a company, you and I sold the Hot Topic.
They were giving those sodas and pops away. In this case, they're making money off of them. You ever think about that?
I understand what you're saying, but wouldn't it be a hassle for them to sell to these companies, don't you think?
I don't know.
Because remember,
now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. I don't know enough.
Remember when we sold the Hot Topic, how much of a pain that was?
Right, but that was our first time, Heather. We sold Mischief Toys Hot Topic earlier this year, by the way, which is pretty cool.
It is.
We were on the front page of Hot Topic.
We were for like 20 minutes.
We were sort of a big deal. We're sort of a big deal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you might not have been around for it, but it was Emo Ghastly, and it was
very cool.
It was pretty rad.
Speaking of Emo Ghastly, do you think we'll ever do another one?
I love Emo Ghastly. I love to see him again. Let's talk about this Ross picture, because it's up on Dish Trackers, our favorite news source for Funko. And here's the photo. So, What I'm seeing are a bunch of exclusives. So there's an exclusive Hades up there. There's a Kyle up there as well from South Park. The Riddler from LA Con, but I believe that that's the one that was sold at Hot Topic. Okay. There's an Obi-Wan Kenobi there. There's some sort of anime Hunter x Hunter Funko Pop up there. I also see the Frog Lady, but I think that's just a common, but I don't know. Then there's also this Noelle Valkyrie armor from Black Clover. And somebody in the comment section was sort of like, yeah, Diamond Noelle. So they're like really worked up over that.
I wonder how, I mean, maybe they're just into it. Maybe it's not like a high value piece, or maybe it is. That's
I don't know.
What is interesting about this, though, is the convention exclusives and just the store exclusives, because I remember a time where a lot of the store exclusives, and especially the convention exclusives, were harder to get.
Yeah.
And now, not only do they have piles and piles at the stores and online when it comes time for those conventions, now they're at discount stores months later for dollars.
Funko needs to take this moment and just make a very limited amount of everything.
Funko, why don't you
just do that? That's fun.
No, listen, Funko. I need you to go into the corner and think about what you've done, and I don't want you to come back out until you find a solution and like apologize to all of us, because this.
Apologize for what? They're a business. What are they apologizing for?
For overdoing it. I mean, this is crazy. They're probably selling this stuff for either what they pay for it or just above what they pay for it for this much profit.
This is a product of what happened from the pandemic, and it just continued on and got uglier.
Okay, but we're like 3 years past that.
I know.
Is it possible to get out of this?
What we're seeing here, though, so the highlighting piece of this, by the way, that Kyle up there is an exclusive, like NYCC exclusive.
Yeah.
So the highlight of all this is that they're exclusive to stores. And stores, the big box stores, apparently, well, it appears to me that a lot of them are getting out.
Yes.
We heard about a lot of issues, I would say about last year, where the larger stores couldn't sell them anymore. They were having a hard time. And then they had to put them down to a reduced price. So now they're buying this stock from Funko, but then now they can't make all their money off it like they used to.
Yeah.
So there's like a really big downward turn. Funko needs to focus to like Funko.com, really focus there, and then maybe pick one retailer that they put Funko Pops in.
Yeah.
Somebody just commented right there, in fact, and they made a very good observation. Kind of funny. Other than GameStop Canada, other than GameStop, Canada doesn't have anyone that sells exclusive Pops so much anymore. Some small shops bring them in, but it's not often that you'll find them to start with. Wonder how much of this is Toys R Us stock that never shipped up, since they haven't had a new Funko Pop in almost 2 years now. So they're talking from an aspect of Canada.
Yeah.
Right?
So, see, the thing is, though, with things like this, Funko Pops are popular. You and I have noticed. We recently lost our Hot Topic in our mall.
Yes.
Which I'm really upset about because,
it's a bummer.
Yeah, I have been going there since I was like 12 years old.
I've been going there since I was maybe 15.
That's because you're old. Anyway, I am incredibly upset about that. If Funko had products that people actually sought after, and other companies too, it's not just Funko, putting them in stores helps boost traffic to those stores.
Well, it helps boost traffic and also spreads the name.
Yes, and
so people know what the product is.
It helps keep our mall,
product awareness.
It helps keep our malls alive. So not only are you keeping Funko alive, but if you have a product that people want, people will go out to the stores and buy it. So many people buy stuff online, on Amazon, wherever.
I'll be honest with you, Heather, I buy pretty much everything online nowadays.
I do too.
Other than like toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that. But overall, we buy everything online now.
Right, but the experience of the hunt, the experience of going into a mall.
Which is the positive side to all this stuff being sold at Ross. Because, look.
If it were sold at Hot Topic, it could be just as good.
No. You're taking me the wrong way. I understand the point you're making. But what I'm saying is the fact that this is happening and things are showing up at Ross, what's happening? You're seeing people hunt again.
Yeah.
They're flocking to the store again, which has not happened in a long time. I could honestly say in our group, I was seeing maybe 1 to 2, maybe let's say at tops, 5 posts where people are actually going out and trying to buy things.
Yeah. A
Or
lot of
hunting, or look what I found at the store.
Online screenshots.
It used to be daily, every day, people were posting multiple times per day. I remember how annoying it used to get. People were going to Hot Topic, they were picking up the exclusive of the day, and like everybody literally had the same photo, and it's like, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got.
Yeah, or a photo of their stock and what do you want me to pick up for you, which
Stuff
was
like
so
that.
cool.
Yep.
And they would have like 20, 30, 40 comments, and they would say, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know how to handle this. I'm doing first come, first serve.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
This is how hunt together mentality even started, was that people would go out and they would hunt for Funko Pops and other collectibles, but mainly Funko Pops, and they would help each other. And that doesn't happen anymore. Although,
it does,
no,
but not
hold
the
on.
hunting
I was
part.
going to say, this Ross hunt, or not Ross, Marshall's hunt, did have a We Hunt Together in a group. I noticed that somebody went out and they found one of those Funko Pops or sodas or whatever, and they helped out a fellow friend. And somebody actually screenshot it and sent it to me because they're like, hey, look at this. I was like, that's incredibly cool. We're seeing, so I guess is my point is that in the last video, we talked about how bad this is for Funko and the community, because that is obviously something that we need to focus on,
It's
right?
concerning.
It's concerning. So that's the very negative thing. The positive aspect of it is that people were out there shopping again in store, trying to hunt these things down, helping one another, and having fun along the way. It's a positive thing, right? The negatives, do the positives outweigh the negatives in this? Probably not, because this is like watching Funko sort of slowly drift off this slope. Either we're going to hit like this roller coaster and things are really going to pick up again, it's going to be fun again, or it's just going to keep falling and we're just going to watch Funko turn up at the dollar store, which I think people have already been seeing already. It's getting there.
The dollar
I swore that something was seen at the dollar store.
I don't think the dollar store.
I feel like something had been seen at a dollar store or Dollar General or something.
Maybe Dollar General. I don't think the dollar store.
What's Dollar General different?
Dollar General has items that are more expensive than a dollar. Dollar Tree is a dollar store, which has now, because of inflation, become more than a dollar. It's normally like $1.25 or whatever.
Dollar stores are just the worst.
I love dollar stores.
No, dollar stores are good for certain things, but dollar stores overall are the worst. I highly recommend going and watching a video. You can find it on YouTube. It's John Oliver's Last Week Tonight about dollar stores. The way that the workers are treated is unbelievable.
Disgusting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's absolutely terrible. And they also show you the cost of things and how more expensive it is at the dollar store, but you're drawn there because it's the dollar store. But in reality, like
You're getting less for
they
your
talked
money.
about a bar of soap as an example.
Yeah.
It was like too expensive at the dollar store. Anyway, I don't even know what we're doing now. We just totally went off.
Talking about dollar stores.
But look, the Marshalls and Ross thing, I don't want people to fully take us the wrong way where we're saying that you're a horrible person for buying things at Marshalls and Ross, and then this is the worst thing that's ever happened, and it's horrible. What we're saying is that we're watching the possibility of the demise of Funko and we're watching them slowly like disappear. So as of right now, it's fun to go out and hunt stuff at Marshalls and Ross. It's fun. It's great. We're having a good time. But what's the plan? We're seeing all this stuff turn up at these stores, and it's stuff maybe it was hard to find for you. And it's like, oh my God, I found something I've been looking for forever, and here it is, or something I never got my hands on. That's great. That's the good news. The bad news is you're getting this stuff for a very good reason. It's showing up at the store for a very good reason. And that is either Funko is really having a hard time and they need to get rid of product, or they're bringing in new stuff. Let's hope it's the latter. I hope that they are going to do better and do bigger things, and we have a bigger year coming ahead of us.
Or maybe we're just going to get Marshall's exclusives with a little sticker on the front.
Fun! I haven't done that in a long time. I felt good.
I didn't like it. Please don't do it again.
I have fun here. I love doing it. By the way, Jeremy, hey, I really appreciate that. That was good. Thanks.
Very impressive.
It looked like a bag of quarters. It was in front of you. I don't know how the bag of quarters got in front of you. It was really, really strange. The picture is very crazy. Very, very dirty.
Did he say anything?
Maybe he was holding a remote in his pocket or something. You think that's the good? He goes, he didn't even notice that. I'll grab you a better photo and tell the wife to start buying me looser jeans. That's a very good plan. By the way, you're in tonight's video where we discuss this. I may or may not bleep out your last name. Maybe I should bleep out your last name. I don't want you to get too many phone calls or emails or messages or people knocking on your door. Knocking for that. Okay, bye. You could get a glimpse of it. I'm sure we moved fast enough where you could see it.
No, we zoomed it in.
Looked like a water bottle in his pants. I don't know what he's doing. But look, let us know what you think about all this. Attack us again in the comments if you want. There's only like one person who did it. But if you think that they're not attack, just like being like, you guys are being too negative. But we're realists here, okay? So if you're coming for reality, you come here. If you're looking for some made-up bullshit, go to one of those other channels that's talking happy-go-lucky the whole time. Funko channels, I think, are dying off too. We've become dinosaurs here. I don't know what we're doing.
Speak for yourself. You're old.
But I do want to remind you, MISCHIEFtoys.com, Mortem is coming, bro. We're going to have Mortem on Thursday. Thursday, which is the September the 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you go and get yours. And then after that, we're going to have more hoodies coming from Mischief Toys, both for Mortem and a Halloween Ghastly. Then we also have Mortem shirts, a Halloween Ghastly shirt as well, and then Mortem hats. So we're going to have all sorts of stuff waiting and ready for you on MISCHIEFtoys.com. Make sure you put your pre-order in. This is some banger merchandise, bro. So make sure you go and pick up yours. Let us know what you think about everything here and more in the comments. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Dean Blockley, R. Perez, Calvin Lee, Tino Maldonado, Michael Petrino, Joseph Mayfield, Brian, Fanatic Hat, Greg F., and Ryan Thomas. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are amazing, and we have an awesome call coming this weekend for our patrons at levels 2, 3, and 4. We're going to show you our brand new Day 1 NYCC Ghastly. He is awesome. He is blacklight, and he's a brand new mold. We're going to blow your socks off. Make sure you come to that live so you can see it before everyone else, and we will also be giving one away to one lucky person, as well as an AP Mortem figure. Yes, we'll sign it all. We'll do whatever you want, and you'll get a very special pin with Mortem as well. It's a full bundle. So make sure you come and hang with us. We're also giving away a Hot Toys Loki among a ton. I'm telling you, it's a ton of other things. You do not want to miss this. If you're not on our Patreon, go and join patreon.com/Gastlecast. This is going to be one of those lives that you do not want to miss. It is just before NYCC, and we have a lot to talk about. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. We really appreciate your comments down below, and the likes help this channel in a very big way. But that's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. We will see you in the next one.
Bye.